Hi, come in.
Hello. Hi, thank you for seeing me. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm glad you're excited.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
Oh, yes. So, but tell me. All right, why are you excited to come and join us in the military?
I have a cousin who joined a few months ago, and he absolutely loves it. He thinks it's a good experience, and he was telling me there are like a lot of benefits that I can get as a military person. So I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the terminology, but
completely understandable.
Yeah,
yes, there are a lot of benefits that you can get.
Yeah, and then also I just want to really protect and serve my family and my country, and I think this is like a good way to do that.
That is a very admirable reason to come and want to join, and your cousin is right, there are a lot of benefits. Would you like to hear about them? One of the benefits is that you would get to travel to many different places.
Right? Yeah, I want to see the world.
There are so many countries that we go to and serve at, and that's just one of the perks. Another one of the perks is that you look like an intelligent woman.
Thank you.
I'm assuming you would like to get an education possibly after serving?
If I can afford it, it's... Yeah.
Well, see, in the military, we offer the GI Bill, so after 2 years of service, you would get a grant that lets you go to college.
Wow, that's awesome. See, and I'm all about education. I would love that.
And I bet your future children would like to be educated too, correct?
Definitely. College is not an option. They have, or it's the only option. Yeah.
So as a veteran with a disability, you get the opportunity to get the CalVet as a California veteran. Your children would be able to go to a public university in California without any charge.
Wow.
Tuition free.
Wow. That, sign me up, please. Sign me up. Where do I sign?
Oh, wow. But before you sign, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, okay, so you were mentioning about disability. That I'm just a little confused. Like, what kinds of disabilities could occur, and then what is the likelihood of that happening? Oh, well, as someone that's going to serve, you are probably going to get a disability. Me, for example, I can't hear through my left ear. Oh, I'm so sorry. What happened in the military?
I'm sorry, could you please speak up?
Did that happen in the military?
Yes, it did, because while in service, there are a lot of loud noises like bombs. And you can also possibly lose an arm or a leg. I got lucky because it was only the hearing in my ear, but you could lose an arm and a leg through combat. You could also lose a lot of mental health stuff. For example, PTSD.
I'm not familiar with that term. What is that?
Essentially, what would happen is that something traumatic would happen while in combat or while serving. And once something similar to that triggers in your memory, you will not be able to tell the difference between what is happening then and what is happening now.
It's all worth it though for our country, right? It's all worth it, right? Testing our character for
yes,
so we can protect the Americans.
Well, we do serve to protect the free will of others, but do you enjoy your own free will?
One of the most important, if not the most important part of being an American citizen.
Your free will is stripped because you have to listen to everything your superior says. Do you like to argue when something is wrong? If you feel like something is against your moral code? No.
I don't know.
Because under your superior, you would not be able to fight back. What happens goes. Whatever your superior says, you do. Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy going against your moral code?
But we're doing this for the people, for the American people. We need to not save, but protect these Americans.
Yes, but what are we protecting the American people from? Isn't that the question? Do you like oil? Because that's what you would be fighting for. Those people we're fighting for are really the big cats that have the money. We fight for an industrial complex. Do you enjoy that? Would you like to build character? And by building character, I mean building oil wells that will retrieve the oil to feed into the big cats that already have a lot of money?
I don't think you're right. I watch the news. I know that we're going to these countries because we need to, because there's a fight on terror and we need to win. Why are you telling me this?
Well, the reason I am telling you this, woman to woman, is because I'm scared for you.
What do you mean? I know war is dangerous, but I'm willing to give my life for my country.
Well, assuming that you do identify as a woman and as a woman presenting person, we suffer a bit more than our male counterparts do, due to our male counterparts. I'm not worried about you because you're only the third woman that has walked in today, but the woman afterwards, the fourth one, is very likely to be sexually assaulted. Statistically speaking, 1 in 4 women are sexually assaulted while in service, not by the people in the country that we are fighting in, rather the people within our system, our brother in arms, so to speak, sexually assault us. I'm not particularly worried about you because you're the third woman that has walked in here, but the fourth woman is is most definitely going to be assaulted because I think that's how statistics works, but every 25% of women get assaulted while in service, not to mention the 80% of women that are going to get harassed while in service. So I'm just doing this for your benefit, if anything. But speaking of benefits, you do get some really nice discounts at eateries such as Chipotle, Denny's, or other wonderful establishments in our country if you are a veteran with a disability. Do you have any other questions?
I'm gonna think about it. Thank you very much for your time.
And thank you for coming in. I hope you have an excellent day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, and I really hope you consider it.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Ah, yes, Pikachu.